Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk. আপনারা জানেন আমরা লেটস টক করছি কোনো একজন ডক্টরকে নিয়ে দেশের এবং দেশের বাইরে আমরা তার সাথে কথা বলি তার কাজ তার ফিলোসফি তার অন্যান্য যে ক্রিয়েটিভ আইডিয়া আছে সেগুলো আমরা শেয়ার করি and today we are very much honored to invite one of our guests who is an excellent teacher and inspirational mentor who has the knowledge wisdom and persona to be among the top dental academician who can raise the standard of dentistry in Pakistan. He is the principal and dean of HBS Dental College, Islamabad, and he is none other than Professor Dr. Arshad Mahmood Malik. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Welcome to my show. I'm very much honored to have Dr. Malik as my guest, and I know he is holding some important posts of dentistry, and I would like to request Dr. Malik that could you please tell the post you were holding in dentistry?
Thank you, Madhu. It's my pleasure that I am before you. That I'm being a representative from the International College of Dentists. I'm the regent of Pakistan and Afghanistan. And I've served my life, whole the life teaching purpose in dentistry. I've been principal for Sahara Medical College. I've been principal for the Punjab Medical College, Islamabad. And I've been examiner and postgraduate trainer for more than 8 universities of Pakistan. Then I am a convener of remain convener and examiner of the College and Physician and Surgeons of Pakistan. It's my very much pleasure that I've been awarded President Emeritus for the Society of Oral and Maxillofacial Pathology, Pakistan. And then I am awarded fellowship for the Pierre Foster Academy, fellowship for the International College of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. And these things, alhamdulillah, I have achieved more than 200 publications. And I am writer of 2 books. One is the outline of exodontia. One is that called as the syndromes of oral and maxillofacial region. That is a textbook of 2 volumes. And it is an international publication by elsewhere. So this is my background. And alhamdulillah, I'm president of Pakistan Dental Association, Chakwal, as well as I'm president of Pakistan Medical Association, Chakwal, as well. This is my just political career as well. And it's my pleasure that you have invited me there and to talk with you on this epidemics of pandemics, rather I say, for whole the world, that is Corona.
Wow, it's really mesmerizing, and you have a wonderful and glorious career in dentistry. So as our time is very short, I will go to directly our main topic. I want to know what is the current situations of Corona pandemic in Pakistan?
When we are talking of the Pakistan, it is approximately 7,140. It is today's COVID-19 known cases. While we are talking of the different regions in Pakistan, that is Punjab is approximately 4,000 and Balochistan is 303. While the Sindh is more than 2,000, Islamabad city itself is a federal territory. It is more than 150. The one province is called KPK. It is 1,000, and then is Gilgit-Baltistan. It is approximately 300. AJK it is approximately 47. Total test we have performed to the patients for the general public, that is the approximately 84,704. And we have last 24 hours. That is very astonishing data for Pakistan. That for last 24 hours we have received 6,264 patients throughout Pakistan. Then we have recovered cases approximately not so good, but it is 1,765. Critical condition these days in Pakistan today is approximately 44. and it is very sad that we have recorded death of 135. This is the data which is just today, which is available on the international sites as well. The main thing in Pakistan is that in Bangladesh, in Pakistan, or India, or you are talking of the Nepal, or you are talking of the Sri Lanka, we are the one territory, and we have the same type of culture, same type of living styles, and we have the same generations as well. The two or three things are very common in all our generation. We are very resistant, we are very immune strong people as compared to that of the West people. We take the dirty water, we take dirty food, we take non-hygienic conditioned food right from the shop up to a small what you say tuck shop like that. Our children, they used to take not so refined food, yeah, not so sophisticated food, and that gives a blessing to us that this all structural resistance which God has given us due to these unavailable sterile or hygienic condition, our body is very strong. I give you one example. You say doggies used to take the water from the what you say dirty water. Then you see a cow, you see buffalo, you see cat. They used to take the water right from the shit. And you see they are never claimed you that they have the diarrhea, because the God has given the immunity against this dirty water, and this is blessing to all this area as well. I say yesterday there was one seminar, they invited me and I said that this is what we are showing, that this is curse in our countries, and now this curse has been converted into blessing, that we are now so resistant that as compared to those American and those European countries, as compared to these sophisticated, well-developed countries, our population is very strong. And Alhamdulillah, due to this immunity, as compared to, you see what is today in America, that is a death in thousands. And on the other hand, see the Bangladesh, it's very powerful immunity there in Bangladesh. I say that it is the least affected country in South Asia. So this is one of the blessing one which God has given us. But that don't mean that we are going to overlook all the parameters which are actually required to protect ourselves. That is another thing that is very important. You see, the epidemics or pandemics are those things which do not have any boundaries. So the people who are in any area, they can be infected, and so it is we don't convert this blessing into curse. Okay, if you are not going to protect yourself, you are going to involve yourself in these type of ugly situations. So the distance and blocking and all the parameter which the COVID-19 we used to do, that is mandatory.
Okay, sir. May I know how the dental community of Pakistan is responding in this pandemic situation? Are they working as a frontliner, or they are just keeping their clinics or practice closed for not spreading the infection to the mass people?
Alhamdulillah, our Pakistan Dental Association is very alert, and as soon as this pandemic started, we have a meeting. We have the Center Council meeting, and we have discussed this parameter on the Skype, and we decided what to do. The challenges in every dental communities are the number one, that they have to protect themselves. How they are going to protect themselves? They are going to open the clinic, then they are exposed to all the epidemics, and this will be a very challenging one. So secondly, not to open the clinic. Good, you can stop the clinic for 1 month, you can start the clinic for 2 months, but up to which limit? the time will come that you will be struck in such a way that economy of the dental surgeon, especially I am talking of the private practitioner, who have just only the economy by their private practices, how they are going to manage their rents, how they are going to manage their electric bills, their servant bills, their home kitchen running, and all these parameters, how you can run that without practice. We are only dependent on the practice, what they are going to do. So this was the very alarming thing for the dental surgeon. Then is the personal protection equipment, that is PPE. That is very important. No, the International Council of Dentistry, that is FDI, they have given three parameters: PP1, PP2, PP3. So then you have to decide that according to the situation, the dental surgeon who is going to which type of PPE is required. Now, this is not fun of babies that every dental surgeon is going to have the PPE of every standard. And especially, I'm talking of the person living in Cox's Bazar, the person living in the far from area of Chittagong, Khulna, or like that. What you are going to do at that time? The person who has a very small clinic, very hand-to-mouth practice, and what do you think that he is going to provide all the standard of the PPE for the tertiary level? That is one very great sign of interrogation for dental practice. So what we have done, that we have collected the funds. And we have started collecting the funds from the Pakistan Dental Association, big guns, having the very good clinics or having a very good society clinics. So we have asked them to come forward and donate the money. And they have, to some extent, they have given us the provision. Now we are going to request the International College of Dentists as well that please help the poor dental surgeons of the community in this parameter, and we think that how much they can come forward. Now at this time, what Pakistan Dental Association, I'm talking of Chakwa, that we have provided all the kits of standard kits with screen, with mask, and with N95 mask of 10 and 95 mask, and that we have given them ABC of that. And just I take the privilege, I give you the dental surgeon how to use it. Number one, these kits are made of polythene fabrics. They are non-absorbable to the water or aerosol. So one thing is that you take the kit, and after taking the kit, you dip this whole kit into Dettol or into what you say, chlorinated water, and you dip it there. Dip it for a few hours, and after that you directly wash it to sunlight. Number one. Number two, it is not fun a baby to get the N95 every time. So you make, we have given them five packets of N95, and we have wrapped them in one polythene bag. So one polythene bag is for 1 day. We give this polythene bag containing only one N95. He make the mask, he goes for the practice, and after that practice, he take it off and put it in that polythene and seal it. No, we say keep it there for 5 days, and then the second day he take the second one, third day he take the third one, fourth day he take the fifth day, he take the fifth one, and up to fifth day that first N95 become. If there is any corona or like that, there will be no sign of that. There will be that rate. There's no need to display into what you say sunlight or like that. It is used to in dry atmosphere for 5 days. It used to become aseptic. This is what we used to give them. And third is that we protection of the screen. for chlorinated water, or what you say, bleach, which is present in every home. We say prepare in 1000 and spray it there. Now this is what the dental for the protection of the dental surgeon we are doing.
Mhm.
Then I made one uh, video you may have seen in the YouTube, or you may have seen in Evergy, that how you take the patient,
Mhm.
how you bring in the way, who make the distance of the patient while they are sitting. And there is very important thing that we educate our dental surgeon that from one patient to the second patient you must have 1 hour. And we request the persons who have the 2 3 chairs. This then we say that take one chair for 1 hour and then leave that area, and then you go to last one, third one. Then take that chair, leave it there, and then you take. If you have only one chair, you close the after doing the one patient, you close the door, you go for the spray. You after the spraying, close the door for 1 hour, and the next patient you do it after 1 hour. Ask the patient to remove your shoes outside the clinic, and then don't allow the patient that he open the door. You ask your assistant, let him open the door, and ask the patient that to keep your hand in just in front of your chest. Don't touch anything.
Mhm.
And while keeping there, you do the practice. Now, next guideline we have given to the dental surgeon: don't use air turbine. Don't use air turbine. Go for the slow speed hand pieces, and that is 20,000 RPM to 30,000 RPM. They are the good one. They, you see, I when I was a student in 1978, when I used to we don't have the air turbine system. So slow hand pieces without any water supply. You start with them and ask your assistant that he gave the water by a disposable syringe, and just one water, two water drops, that is the heat should not be generated on the what you say, on the tooth. Then what rubber dam is very good, but I know the circumstance in Bangladesh, in Pakistan as well, that everybody don't have the rubber dams.
Mhm.
So if you don't have the rubber dam, next instruction we used to give that place cotton, that round cotton roll, that is a thick one, you place on the ringo side, you place on the buccal side, and ask your assistant that one mirror on the tongue side and one mirror on the cheek side. This will be isolated, and with high power section, with the slow handpiece, taking the maximum protection of not to produce any type of aerosol. You are going to have this emergency, I'm saying, this emergency treatment. I will request all the dental surgeons not to do practice if there is no any financial crisis to you, or you are in real hell. Don't do it if you have to save yourself. I used to say, if driver is there, then bus will move, and if driver is not there, bus will not move. If you are there, then your clinic will run, your assistant will run, your family will enjoy. If you are not there, these all things will be just gone.
Thank you so much. You have wonderfully described the protocol that a dentist should maintain to practice in this situation. And it is, I think it is really helpful for the dentists who are practicing, and also for the young dentists who are struggling so much with the financial issues, and they are just thinking of going to clinic again and start their practice. So now I will ask you about the financial crisis that will going to happen after this COVID situation. So how you are planning to cover up this financial crisis?
You know, every religion, whether we are Muslim whether one person is Buddhist, whether it's Christian, whether whatever the religion any person has. Religion always, every religion give the sympathetic attitude in crisis. And you go to any religion, they everybody's there to help you. This is the first thing of every religion, that we should help our brother. The first thing is that the dental associations in your countries, I will request to Bangladesh Dental Association make a gathering, like we have done on the Skype, and everybody know that who is the dental surgeon who is millionaire, and who is the dental surgeon who is hand to mouth. Make a list A, B, C. This C person we have to help. This B person can help if he is good, and this A person is for helping. We request to all the A persons that this is the time that God has given you the opportunity. The Buddha has given you the opportunity. The if person is Hindu, his goddess, his God has given the opportunity. A Christian, as Holy Christ has given him the opportunity. Come forward, and this is time to help. You are the most nearest one. Now the thing is that what Nabi Pastor Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in Muslim, he said, "Ibda biman ta'ulu." Start everything from your ta'ul, from your nearest one. So our professional brother is our nearest one. So we have to go to help our brothers. I will request all the Muslim, especially dental surgeon here in Bangladesh, or they are in Pakistan, that they come forward. These A category dental surgeon, every person know. Don't be afraid. God is going to convert it into 75 multiplied by 75. You see, it's a one Hazrat Usman Raziallah Ta'ala anhu. He there was a crisis in Medina, and there was 100 camels. They reached there, and all were being purchased by Hazrat Usman. And the other people, they came that you get the profit from us, and get 10 times more or 20 times more. He said, no, I will donate it to God, because it will be multiplied by 75. So this is the time to multiply your income into 75. All the dental surgeons who are well to do, please come forward. And it is the duty of the dental association to make a fund, and all the dental surgeons, they deposit their money there. The first thing they are going to do, number one, all the dental surgeons of the Bangladesh must be provided PPE by the dental association, and by from their annual fund, from their annual fee, from their donation or whatever. They make a move. The movement from the Bangladesh Dental Association or other association, you are going to get the fund. And now the PPE are available. Make a packet and send to all those dental surgeons you are not affording. Number one thing is that. Secondly, observe yourself that this dental surgeon is really in agony. He is old man. He is 70 above. He has children. He cannot have the good practice. Go there, and the president of that area in dental association must go there and help him in 1,000 rupees, in 5,000, in 10,000, whatever that he is going to give. And it is all depend upon the association leaders. Now this is time to come forward. This is time to use your IQ and prevent your dentistry in this crisis.
So, any kind of steps from the Pakistan Dental Association for the young dentists, those who have must have feel some financial crisis after this situation, or the dentists, those who have just started their clinic and they are bound to keep it shut down in this moment. So, are you taking any kind of steps from Pakistan Dental Association?
At this level, we have just motivation, just because these are our assets, and we don't want to waste our assets by this pandemic. So first thing, we are advise them that please keep yourself prevented, keep yourself at your home. We have started a maximum our internet conversation, Zoom conversation, and other things like you, gentlemen. You are going. Actually, this is the work of Wali Allah. This is not a work which we used to say it's an ordinary thing. What you are doing, it is the same thing we are performing here. That we are motivating the person. And we have to make the nation strong, that we have to fight, we have to be strong, we have to prevent our young generation. There is a very good sentence I used to say in my so many lectures, that when you think that you are dead, then you die. मौत से पहले मौत आती है. You first you die and then you the death will come. So we have to strong enough, we have to fight, so we have to encourage our young generation, we have to motivate them. We are the fighting fist, and everybody has to fight this corona. So first thing is to save their life. First, they have to prevent them from demoralization. But third, keep them up with the knowledge and with the skill. And go on conversing them, and don't make them lonely. They don't feel that I am helpless now. Don't feel let them that they say no, no more. Make the courses on the line, make the degrees on the line, make the fellowships on the line, so that they are busy, they remain busy in their thing. This is the first thing. And secondly, what you said, the financial matter generally, it is a very complicated matter. You can say the finances can be covered in 4 degrees. Number one is the government, how much the government is helping. It is the work of dental association as well, that they provide the list to the government that these are the dental surgeons who need the help, yeah, who need the support. Number one. Number two is the community and association. What the association is going to do, what the association is going to help in form of PPE, in form of financially. Number three is the gentleman himself. He is capable of doing the practice, he is capable of going for the assistance or not. And third is your family. The family is supportive enough that at this time, this young dental surgeon who is jobless, who is at home, whether the family is capable of giving him financial support or not. Now you have to look for every person these 4 parameters. In which parameter you fall, you have to decide accordingly. And we have to motivate our young generation that this is a past period, but all the past period, we have to be calm, we have to be alert, and we have to be very patient.
Okay, sir. This is my last question. You are working as a regent for ICD of Pakistan and Afghanistan. So, is there any steps or any opportunity that ICD is going to create for the dentists, those who have suffered much in this crisis moment?
ICD International Council is very alert, and they have a very good vision. If I will talk of the Secretary General, this is John Hinterman, I will say to the President, and I can say the Council, these all people are very alert. And I think that they have the plan, and they are going to announce the plan soon, that what they are going to do for the dental surgeon all over, especially for their fellows. And I think that for the finances, or for the training, or for the, what you said, motivation, International College of Dentists is very alert, and I think that they have the plan and they are going to give us.
Okay, I also hope so that ICD will take some steps so that even it could arrange some online seminars for the fellows for the regions so that they can exchange their views and they can share their experience as you have given us so much important information about our practicing, about our financial issues. So it is a great pleasure for us and for my audience who have listened our show, and we have learned a lot from this episode, I think. And thank you very much for giving me your time. And I hope to have such kind of episode once again with you.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
my
thank
pleasure.
you.
It's my pleasure, and especially there is a ICD legend that is Dr. Sattar is there in ICD. He's in Dhaka, and there is Hussein. He's also Sahabat Hussein. He's also ICD there, and I think that it is their duty to come forward and to help the Ghana. And really, I'm really thankful to you that you are doing a marvelous job, and I really appreciate that this is a work of that, and I'm always there. Uh, our general seminars are going on there, and if anybody like to join those seminars, I will send all the links of the Zoom to you, and you will be feel free to join these seminar. These all seminars are basically oral and maxillofacial seminar generally we have. And next week I am going to send you the 4 or 5 seminars which we are going to get. And these seminars are around the world. There are 2, 3 persons from the States and Germany, and we are collecting all the big guns from all over the globe, and we have the seminars here. And I'm going to send you all the links of the seminar. Please play these links, and the time will be there, and they can have the opportunity to get it. But remember that these seminars, because they are at the Pakistan time, you have to add 1 hour before.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful speech, and I have a wonderful time. And dear audience, we are talking with Professor Dr. Arshad Mahmood Malik, and I hope you have enjoyed this episode and hope to join with you once again. Allah Hafiz.
Allah.